This is my father Tom, who's been overweight for most of his life, but now he's ready to make a change.
So now, why do you want to make the change?
Well, I had somebody pestering the hell out of me that I should make a change, and I also really don't like the way I look. Even though I know most people watching this say, oh my God, you look great. I really don't like the way I look.
Well,
I'm joking. I really don't like the way I look.
do you think it's going to be worth it?
If I could lose some weight, yes.
Tom has a love for baseball and beer, preferably at the same time, and in his life has seen more bars than barbells. Today we're figuring out what his issues are so we can correct them and turn his life around in 60 days.
Starting weight, day 1. 204.2.
I think the biggest difference between me today and 20 years ago are more of a lack of activity. I don't think it's anything else. I think I've been eating around the same, although I do work from home. Working from home, you tend to pick more.
How about your mornings? How do you start your mornings?
Well,
For some reason, he starts his mornings at 5:30. I don't know if he thinks he's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I know his mornings aren't that productive, so we're going to see where he goes wrong first thing, which already he's going to get some food, so I need to catch up with him.
are you ready? We're filming for a weight loss video
Oh, nice.
for me.
Yeah, great.
Do you think he needs it? He doesn't need it though, right?
Oh man.
His first food choice was an egg sandwich on a bagel with a coffee, which is a pretty standard breakfast. However, coffee is really easy to add tons of extra calories, so let's see if he makes his first mistake.
Alright, so whole milk, adding some calories. Real sugar, adding some more calories.
This is what I need at 6 a.m. Yeah, the bagel guy telling me I'm fat and you recording me to prove it.
Well, immediately, you could swap for some Splenda, save probably 100 calories there, and then some almond milk. It's an easy.
LA, I go to a Queen said almond milk. What the f is that?
This is the first thing that I recommend, which is in my opinion the simplest and easiest way to lose weight as a beginner. Simply opt for low calorie and sugar-free alternatives of your everyday foods.
So how many calories do you think that meal was?
452.
Honestly, not far off. I'd probably estimate about 490, but you could probably save 100 calories if you just swapped out almond milk and Splenda for your sugar and regular milk.
If you tell me that's a way I could save 3,100 calories a month, 100 a day for 31 days, I'll try it.
I mean, yeah, that's 3,100 calories, 3,500 calories and a pound of fat. You're essentially going to be cutting off a pound of fat just by swapping out Splenda and almond milk.
So can I eat whatever I want and just do that for 2 years or lose 25 pounds?
No, that's not exactly how it works either.
That's the diet I'm looking for.
So you mentioned activity. What's your current activity level? How much do you move? How many steps do you get per day on average?
Do you want me to tell you everything I do?
Yes.
Okay, here goes. That's it.
How many steps?
I mean, there are some days I do 12,000, and there are most days I'm probably at 4,000 or
And
5,000.
those 12,000 days, you're probably lying.
I'm lying? No, I think if I walk around the park, I do a lot. I rarely walk around the park if I'm, but I think.
So on average, what would you say?
I would
Give a number.
I would say my phone would probably say 4,500.
What about the gym? When was the last time that you were ever consistent with the gym?
I did it for about 8 months in, let's say, 2014 or 15. I probably did it 8 months consecutively.
What made you stop?
I found the gym. Do I need a gym? Most of the stuff I was doing, I wasn't trying to get muscles, and I succeeded. I was just trying to lose weight and be a little leaner.
What about nowadays? Do you think if you went to a gym that you'd be able to keep up that consistency?
I'm not sure. I've proven in the past that I can, so why would I think right now I can?
Luckily for him, I already made him a workout plan that was catered towards his lifestyle. But it's his first ever gym day, so I got him a gift to make sure that he showed up with some confidence.
What is this? Young LA, I don't know about that. What is this? I'm supposed to wear these today?
Yeah, I came in with a saw. Ooh, yeah, I came in with a saw. Yeah, bitch, I flare red raw. Yeah, bitch, I flare red raw. Yeah.
Is it bad that I'm already tired walking from the parking lot to the gym? I just signed up. The only thing is, I have no idea what I'm doing. Is this a weight?
So since he's new to the gym and never really worked out, I'm going to be having him do full body 3 times a week and just stick to machines because otherwise he's going to have even less of a clue as to what he's doing. I think that's the best way to kind of learn how to use the muscle. I'm also going to have him do 10 to 15 minutes of cardio per day. That could be treadmill, elliptical, whatever, and also get 10,000 steps. So we're going to start off really easy and really light so he's able to kind of ease into it. Otherwise, he'd probably quit in a week. Why do you look so sad?
I'm just tired already.
I'm also going to be having him do 12 to 15 reps per set, 3 sets per machine, and I'm going to have him cycle through 3 or 4 machines on each day so he hits his back, chest, and then legs. Like I said, reason being I want to cover as much ground, also not injure him and not also make it so he's overwhelmed.
A lot of people feel intimidated going to the gym for the first time because they're unsure of what they're doing, so I felt it was important to show him exactly how to do the movements.
Well, I think I could follow it. I think no one ever showed me what to do before. So I think I could definitely follow it. Whether I stick to it and whether I can endure it, that's another thing, but it seems doable.
When it comes to dieting, how able are you to follow a diet? If I structured out some meals for you and calories to follow, do you think you'd be able to stick to it, or would it be too hard?
I think it's a combination of things. I think for the first time in my life, I'd like to try and attempt it, but I do have things where if I'm out with a customer or out with a friend, I don't want to be the guy that can't have a beer at the bar because I'm following some strict diet. So depending on what the diet says, and is there a cheat day or two in there, and I could make it up on day 3 or 4, I'd be more receptive to that.
Essentially, if a diet wasn't as strict and was more loosely fitting towards your life, you think you'd do fine with it?
Yes, but I'm assuming a loose diet and a loose going to the gym results in what you see.
I think a lot of people think that dieting is a lot harder than it is because you could take a lot of fattening foods and make it into a low-calorie alternative.
I see what you eat, and I don't like the looks of any of it because you're using low-calorie syrup and you're using low-calorie this and low-calorie that, and there must be a taste difference, otherwise they wouldn't make it. They would just make low-calorie and that would be it.
I don't think you'd be able to taste the difference.
I think I would.
When it comes to food on a diet, a lot of people think low-calorie immediately means that it tastes bad, when it's literally not the case. To prove him wrong, I made 2 versions of French toast with significant caloric differences. Alright, so one of these is 389 calories, and one of these is 783 calories. Taste each one and see which one you think has the more calories.
Or which one tastes better.
Sure.
Honestly?
First off, what do you think about them in general? Do they both taste good?
They are similar. Initially, I want to say I like that one more, but they are very similar.
This one is half the calories and higher in protein. So what you're eating there is the more fattening one.
This was pretty good for less calories. Yeah. I mean, now that you say it, if you didn't tell me, I would have known. Now that you're saying it, this one tastes better to me, but it's in my head.
Okay, but all I did was swap out sugar-free syrup in each, egg whites for eggs, regular sugar for Splenda, and regular bread for low-calorie bread.
Now I ended up eating a lot today already. This was a bad first day of the diet.
But you weren't even able to tell that this had half the calories and more protein. No. So that is an overall healthier meal than that one.
Yes.
You couldn't even tell.
No. If it meant I could lose weight, I could eat that.
That's kind of all you need on a diet. And this is exactly how I plan to make his meals. Low-calorie alternatives of his favorite foods, where he'd eat 3 meals a day and 1 snack that he enjoys at night. He's gonna roughly try and start out at 2,500 calories just to see how he feels. That way we can slowly adjust it as time goes on. So you do seem ready to transform your body, but what are you most nervous about when going into it?
Failing.
Why do you think you'd fail?
I failed every other time in the last 20 years. I think that at some points, when you have a bad day, you think, what do I need this stupid diet for? You only live once, and then I go off it.
Do you think it's going to be worth it?
If I could lose some weight, yes. With
a proper diet, workout plan, and someone to guide him along the way, he's all set for an awesome transformation to become a healthier version of himself and hopefully live longer. Can he do it? Only time will tell, so we'll check back in after 60 days.